Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We are the Newcomers. It's time for Mailbag Monday. We're glad to be with you this week. I've been looking forward to this one.
You're looking forward, but I'm just so tired, Jerry. I'm just super tired. I lost an hour of sleep last night.
Oh, I don't even pay attention to that.
Yeah. What do you think of the time change?
Did you change the clocks?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you.
I always do that. But,
Thank you for doing that. I mean, what difference does it make? We're retired, right?
We are retired. We can take our naps whenever we want to.
I hope this is coming out at 7 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to make sure that
We get it out right. Yeah.
Well, today we have a good show with you. For example, what are you going to do if your spouse falls? Can you pick them up?
I don't know. Mountain Dew offers us a major advertising contract.
We're going to have another bubble wrap.
With spring right around the corner, it's time to cut donuts in your yard. And that has nothing to do with pastries. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
And we joined a memory study.
We did?
Well, you may not remember, but I did.
All that and lots more. It's going to be a good one. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
We hope you enjoyed Thursday's video. That was our cruise. That was on the Symphony of the Seas, a Royal Caribbean ship. But that was from a year ago. I'm sure I confused a lot of people with that one. I just didn't get it on. It's been done a long time. Our buddy Mike edited that, did a wonderful job.
It was great.
And with this current video, the one we did on celebrity, we haven't got it on yet. We haven't got it all worked up and ready to go, but we will, and you'll see what a good time we had there. We love celebrity because they're an all-in-one deal. You know, they include their tips and their taxes, and the Wi-Fi is part of it. And what else? Drink package. All included. So that was a good deal, and we had a ball on that cruise. Probably my favorite cruise we've been on.
It was beautiful. It's a lot of fun.
We'll have that video out pretty soon.
We went to a estate sale this last week.
We did. You see, we don't go often, but we do like to go once in a great while.
Yeah.
And we keep our eye open for military things because we got the three boys, and they are serving the country, and we're so proud of them. We like to pick up little things for them every once in a while. And this sale had a big ship's wheel, and it had a ship's clock, and those were the two things I wanted.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when we went, they had already been bought.
Yeah, we went on day 2, I guess, and evidently day 1 brings in thousands of people.
Yeah, it was a really well-run estate sale. It was run by a company called Tina Bell.
Oh, yeah.
We met Tina and her husband Jeff. They're just great, and they were welcoming and let us do some filming on the premises.
Yeah.
And good. So keep your eyes open for Tina Bell and those estate sales, and go check them out. You know, it's sad though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We accumulate all these little knickknacks and things.
And then
someday somebody's probably going to buy my little leprechaun in a yard sale or a estate sale.
Yeah, they probably will. Well, we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. That's coming up this weekend. So hey, everybody, get your green on.
Well, she does. She's got her Notre Dame shirt on, huh?
Well, she's got leprechauns.
I don't know. For some reason, I was in my closet and I saw this. Yeah. This is from when I worked at Louisville Slugger. After I retired, I worked as a tour guide, and I actually got to turn bats on the lathe. And anyway, I thought I'd show that to you and wear it today. We'll have our T-shirts again next week. And remember, if you want one of our shirts, you can get them at Custom Apparel here in the Villages. Just look up the Villages Custom Apparel.
Yeah,
and that's good.
Yeah. It's time for our video viewer question. Viewer video question.
Viewer video question.
I always say that backwards.
Me too. But it's from Matt and Sandy. They're from Washingtonville, New York. And they are the cutest couple. They actually went over the suggested 1-minute question. They actually have a 2-minute question, but they're so darn cute in their brilliant Jerry and Linda t-shirts that we just had to bring it to you. So let's hear what they have.
Hi, Jerry. Hi, Linda. Matt and Sandy here.
From Washingtonville, New York.
And we have been watching your show for about 2 months now. Our neighbor turned us on to you. They plan on moving to the Villages in about a year.
It's a good show.
Good show.
We started by watching the videos, the cameras in the Villages and all the squares. And then someone told us about you guys. Our neighbor's moving down next year. So we went and got shirts.
We got shirts. And we have some new product line for you if you're interested with some of our ideas.
But we have a question. I have a question, but Sandy can go first.
I have been catching up on your episodes. I rush home from work, and I love Mailbag Monday, being a mail carrier. And also Thursdays, I look forward to tuning into your shows. But I'd like to watch your very first show. How can I find that? Because when I go back on the YouTube app, it only goes back to 2 years. And that's my question.
And I wonder, I have woodworking equipment. I was wondering if I'm allowed to bring that down and set it up maybe in the garage. Or I heard you talk about they have a wood shop there. I wanted to know more about that. All right, thank you. That's our...
Wait, you might have to edit this. I also want to thank you for all the information that you put out there on your videos, because we didn't consider the villages for retirement, but now we are, and we want to plan a lifestyle visit in the next year. And just a lot of your informations, your scam show that you just aired was really informative. And just your breakdown of the cost living in the villages really gives us so much to think about. So we want to thank you both for that. We think you're so adorable, the both of you. Very cute.
Yep, good job. Thank you.
And we get to see the villages through your eyes. Thank you.
Have a beautiful day.
Great question, and loving the mugs.
Yeah.
Did you see that? He was like propping that mug every once in a while. And the hats and everything, really, really nice. You're a fun couple. As far as our first video, that was 5 years ago.
Ooh.
Can you believe it?
No.
We filmed it in portrait.
Yeah. We didn't know very much.
Shame, the shame. We didn't even know YouTube was, really.
No.
If you really wanted to see our first video, that's back 4 years before that. We only did one video on YouTube until we got here. And it was one where we found out our DNA. And we go through a DNA test and think, you know, are we Irish? Are we German? Whatever.
He's Irish.
I am. I'm about 80-something% of the Irish. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
Don't you know? So anyway, we'll check into how you get back to that first one, because I don't think you can. I can on mine. We see a different view than you do. We see all of our videos under the content on our channel. We can go back to the first one. Mm-hmm. And once in a while, we'll put something on from way back then, but it's kind of embarrassing. So anyway.
Especially for me, I did not know what I still don't know what I'm doing, but let me tell you, I was scared, like a shaking little leaf, and
well, we didn't know we were doing it for anybody then.
No, we
I mean,
didn't.
we just thought we were sending it to our sons.
Yeah.
But some of you viewers have been with us from the beginning. If you have been, let us know in the comment section, because we are so thankful, and we sometimes you tell us that we feel like family, because I mean, here we are in your living room, right? And we feel the same. You know, I know some names that have been with us for a long, long time, and we feel so much gratitude toward them.
We did.
And thank you again. From time to time, we get questions asking, are there any condos in the villages? There's a complicated answer to that. The real answer is no, but there are some that were built a long time ago up in Spanish Springs. It's listed as designer villa. There's a picture of one. It's for sale right now for $680K. I don't know by the time you see this if it's still going to be for sale or not. 2,244 square feet. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2.5 bath.
Yeah.
Nice. It's called a designer villa.
Yeah.
We would have probably called that a condo back
Or
where
a
we were.
townhouse, because it does have an upstairs, doesn't it, Jerry?
We have heard that they sell like hotcakes. Mm-hmm. So, you know, if it is for sale, it won't last too long.
Yeah, if you want it, you got to jump on it.
Because all the outdoor maintenance is provided. Everything's provided. Your grass cutting, your exterior maintenance, all that sort of thing is done for you. And those are just steps from Spanish Springs Town Square.
They're very close.
So very, very convenient, especially if you didn't have an automobile.
This is from David Gilbronson. Afternoon. Watch you regularly and haven't seen any discussion about assisted living facilities, availability, costs in the villages area. Hopefully my wife and I will never have the need, but would hate to have to move if the need happened.
Yes, I mean, this is an aging community. There are lots of assisted living facilities nearby, and you can make a seamless move from your home to assisted living. We've been to one of those facilities, and it's actually beautiful. But there are several, and we actually called to talk to Lisa Honka, who had been on our show once upon a time, and she not only is knowledgeable about these things, but she has offered to help anybody free that needs help. We'll put her contact information in the video description. You can call Lisa, and she can give you some information and to help you make that transition when the time comes. I said we received a Mountain Dew contract. I'm so thrilled because that's a nationwide brand,
It
right?
is.
And I want you to listen to this offer that they sent us via email. And we get a lot of these offers, but Mountain Dew, holy cow.
Jerry used to drink Mountain Dew, one of his very favorite drinks.
Yee-hoo, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that was one of your favorites.
Hey there. We Mountain Dew and would like to offer you rare opportunity to conclude advertising integration of the new Mountain Dew Baja Blast flavor on your channel. We guarantee that your audience will appreciate this bright drink. Our organization are ready to bestow you the allocated budget and time frame for work to create cooperation as comfortable. Let's create cool content together and delight viewers with a new flavor of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. All the best, the Mountain Dew team.
Oh,
The reason we read that to you is obviously that's a scam.
a scam.
We get these every single day. They're not always from people like Mountain Dew, but they're from a variety. And the dead giveaway is the
The language.
super poor grammar,
Oh, my.
the lack of a telephone number or address. So if you get any of these that look like offers that sound good, but the language is a little bit iffy, or they don't include a telephone number or an address that you can reach them at, or some way to verify, it's a scam. We're tired of scammers. Let's unite. Let's fight together, everybody.
Let's do it.
Let's get rid of these
Get
guys.
rid of the scammers.
All right.
What are you going to do if your spouse falls? Could you help get them up? Or
Well,
should you get them up?
I mean, I weigh 175 pounds.
When we were married the first
Yeah, I weighed 175 when we were married. I'm about 250 now, unfortunately. I know. I've been getting some hate mail about my weight.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the fatty McButter pants.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I do. Eating is a sport here in the villages,
You eat at every
I try to
activity.
excel at every sport.
You excel well.
Linda says I'm getting fat.
I never said that.
Well, in my
I have
defense,
never said that.
in my defense, I've had a lot on my plate.
You can say that again.
Oh boy. Anyway,
Oh, you got yourself in that one.
we filmed a little wake-up call for you here. Let's take a look. There you go. Hey, Big boy, little girl.
I'm just gonna have to roll them.
Maybe you're like, maybe it's a Jack Sprat kind of thing. Maybe you're a little fella and your wife's bigger.
That's true.
Can you get her up? Well, if you can't, you can call the village's fire department, and they have a crew that will come to your house at no charge and help you get them up and get you back in the house and get you to safety.
Yeah, that is if they fall outside.
If they fall outside, if they fall inside, they'll come and get them and
Okay.
get them to wherever they need to go. But call the village's fire department, and they will help you out.
Yeah.
And this poor gal, I'm pretty sure she couldn't get her done. It's dead weight, right? It's time for bubble wrap.
Check out the sprinklers in your yard. Are they covered with grass? If so, it may be time to get out one of these devices and start going around and cutting out the donuts. I'll show you how. Using a special tool, you find each sprinkler head, center up from the top, and press down using your foot. Once you've made a good cut, you rotate the tool to cut the grass around the sprinkler. From there, you can remove the concrete donut and clear out any remaining debris. This allows your sprinklers to pop up like they're supposed to and give your lawn a good watering. I bought this one at an irrigation specialty store, but they are available at many retailers. Depending on how many sprinkler heads you have in your yard, it could take you a couple of hours to get this done. Make sure you do it when it's a little cooler outside. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Yeah, those donut cutters come in handy. That's what I call them, donut cutter. If you look on Amazon or other places, they have different names. There's sprinkler trimmers, lawn cutters, you'll find it. And if you want to look at the one that I use and the one Peter used, you can go to our Amazon storefront. It's right there on the product page. That's what we use, and it works great. In fact, I want to remind everybody when you go to that Amazon storefront, as long as you go there through our link, we get a credit on our channel for everything you buy. Even though it doesn't cost you anything more, it really helps out our channel. So when you go there to look at those sprinkler heads and then you want to go shop for your sheets or pillowcases or whatever it is, kitchen utensils or something for your car, it all benefits our channel. So thank you all so much. Question right now about golf carts and cars. Margaret and Jeff write, my husband and I are having a debate on golf cart versus car. Car and golf cart are heading the same direction, and the car needs to make a right-hand turn. Does the cart need to stop and let the car turn, or does the car need to stop and let the cart pass? Thanks much. Great question. It happens all the time. It happens with bicyclers too, and the same thing would be true. I called the Sumter County Sheriff's Department, and they were kind enough to talk me through it. And the short answer is golf carts and bicycles need to yield to the cars. If you're in the multimodal trail coming down Hillsborough Trail in your car and you want to turn right and there's a bicycle or a golf cart next to you in the multimodal lane going straight, you might just wait for them to pass. But if you make that turn, it's really up to them to avoid you. So that's straight from the horse's mouth, that cars have the right of way in that situation. I think common sense should always prevail. If the bicycle or golf cart are going to have trouble stopping and you know it and you're in the car, if they're that close to the intersection, just let them go by and then make your turn. And if you're on the bike and you know a car's going to turn shortly, slow it down, give that car time to turn. Anyway, it's a sticky situation. That's what we were told by the Sumter County Sheriff's Department.
This is from Pam in upstate New York. Hi, Jerry and Linda. Am a longtime viewer of your videos. My question is, do all the residents of the villages receive the Daily Sun at no cost, or do you have to purchase a subscription? Thanks. Well, it is not free to everyone. You have to buy it, a subscription, and I absolutely love that newspaper. It gives me so many things to look at, the entertainment, the current news, just everything. So, and it costs about $84 a year, And they throw it right on your driveway, right in the middle. It's not in the yard. It's just right in the driveway, away from the sprinklers, hopefully. And so I love that newspaper. And they also, during the year, they'll give you a phone book through that. And they have the magazines will come to your door too, the monthly magazine. So there's a lot of information in that newspaper.
She never read a newspaper. We've always gotten the newspaper back in Indiana. We always got a newspaper.
Yeah.
She never read one in 33 years living in that last house we lived in.
I was busy with kids.
And now she is, it's a morning ritual.
It's a ritual that I will do every
And
day.
props to her. Now she's up on the national events, the local events, the local entertainment news.
Yeah.
Really good.
I love that newspaper. You will too.
Tom writes, our home's backyard is the golf course. Can I legally play a hole after a certain time as long as there are no players on the course? Tom, you know the answer to that. No, you cannot. But Tom, if we lived on a golf course, we would all do it, wouldn't we? We would all go out there and chip around a little bit, huh? But it's not allowed. The ambassador, if they ever saw you do that, they would come. And I've never done it, never played a course after closing time, but I'm pretty sure it's a no-no. And you could even lose your golf privileges for doing that. But I mean, who could blame you, right? Except for the golf course management.
I'm dying. You're sweating. I'm dying. Let's turn on the air conditioning or the fan or
It's on 3 1/4 minutes, so we'll stop
not
it.
my fault.
No. My hair look good.
Buddy. Did you forget about that memory study?
We did?
I joined it.
No, I try to do it without looking, and I lose.
You are sopping wet all through here. It's like you got somebody poured water on your face. I am not raring to go. Let your people know what.
I don't know. What are we going to let them know?
Oh, no.
We don't have a theme song.
Oh, man. Why don't you sing for me? Entertainment, Jerry. Sing.
It's time for entertainment, yeah.
Thing to do. Go to the squares. Go. Start that again. I always know when I'm wrong when he gives me that face.
No.
Oh my God.
No, I do that because
Hope you enjoyed our video. Right, so. It's time for entertainment. Well, in the villages, there's so much entertainment. You can go to all the squares, and there's many restaurants that will have live music, and it's so much fun here. At the Savannah Center tomorrow, which is March 12th, the Modern Gentlemen. And now that's a fantastic singing group, which I would love to have tickets to that.
we saw them last year. They were fantastic.
Yes, they were.
These guys I believe they used to sing with Frankie Valli as the Four Seasons, and it is really an entertaining show. If you get a chance to go, I think it's one of the better shows we saw last year.
That's tomorrow night, so try to call right now. And then on Thursday, March 14th, the spring concert featuring the composer Rossano Galante and his music will be there. Good job. Yeah. And then at the Sharon, tomorrow night, Rick Springfield. And that will probably be a big sellout, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was a heartthrob back in the day, right?
Yes. And on Thursday, March 14th, is called Step Africa, and that's a dancing group. And oh my gosh, I would love to go to that too. And then Friday is Change the World. That's on March 15th. And of course, on the 17th is St. Patrick's Day, and you should all go to Spanish Springs.
Just Google St. Patrick's Day events in the villages, and you'll see there are lots of little areas that celebrate it at different times, and you can go.
Right.
And it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, and at Spanish Springs, they'll have the stilt walkers, they'll have food trucks and vendors and live music, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and there'll be a lot of people there. Wear your green. Don't get pinched.
Speaking of entertainment, two of our crazy friends sent us in a video, And it's a question, so it could go under video questions, viewer video questions.
Okay.
But it's kind of tongue in cheek, so we thought we'd save it for entertainment. Listen to these guys.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Rob and Chrissy here.
From the Villages.
That's in Florida. So, I have a question for Jerry. We're thinking if we were to buy random food off the internet and then swing by the house, could we do a video segment where you try it? We could call it, Will Jerry Eat This? What do you got there, honey?
I have some creamy possum soup with lima beans.
Yummy. We'll see you when we get there.
Thank you, Chrissy and Rob. They are great folks. Rob has been in one of our shows, and Chrissy, she's been around. They've been on our cruises with us.
Yeah, fun people.
Funny people. But I got to tell you what, I am not an adventurous eater, as you probably know. I mean, sure, I'll eat a can of Spam every now and then, but I'm not going to have any bizarre foods like possum, and that's ain't going to happen.
Ain't gonna happen, no.
Speaking of eating,
Out and about. We went to Mezzaluna.
yeah, it's a beautiful little restaurant situated in Colony Plaza. Don't let the outside fool you. It looks kind of like a strip mall kind of thing. Boy, when you go in, it's sort of surprising. They have white tablecloths.
Oh, and the waiters and waitresses were wearing all black, top and bottom, and black aprons.
They
Oh
have-
my gosh, they look great.
Crystal glasses on the tables and elegant lighting. It's very inviting when you go in
Very
there.
elegant.
We were greeted and we sat in a booth. They brought the menu, and the menu was surprising.
I loved the menu. It was like an iPad or something like that.
Tablet.
A tablet, and then it's all in color, and you can swipe through. It gives you the choice of entrees, salads.
Well, the thing is,
whatever.
you can not only see what you're going to order, the price and the item, but when you click on it, boom, there's almost a full-size picture of the entire meal.
Yeah.
So that's very helpful.
Yeah.
And we did that, and I decided to order my go-to in an Italian restaurant, and I got spaghetti and meatball.
All right.
Yeah, meatball.
Meatball.
There's only one.
One.
But
But it was.
although I would have preferred more spaghetti, hint, Mezzaluna, it was delicious. I really did like it.
Yeah. And they bring that crusty bread first to the table, and you can dip it in the
yeah.
olive and the balsamic vinegar. Oh, it was really good. Oh my goodness. I got some kind of a sandwich. It was a buffalo chicken sandwich. It was very, very good. Yeah. And fries. They could have been crispier, but it was good.
Yeah. And our buddy Greg went along, and he got something I wouldn't order, but he had the sausage, pepper, onion sandwich.
Yeah.
To me, there's so many great things on that menu, like lasagna and spaghetti and meatballs and meatball hoagies, and he got a sausage, pepper, onion sandwich. But he liked it.
Yeah.
And he had a Diet Pepsi with that. That Diet Pepsi was $3.95.
Yeah, but that was bottomless. You can have 2 cups, 3 cups, but still $3.95.
$3.95 is you could buy two
Yeah,
liter
you could.
of Pepsi for that. And it's a lot, $3.95. But they had a large wait staff. We remarked about how many people were there waiting to take care of you. So they were sharp. They were all dressed in black. The service was very good.
Very good.
I tried to make a few jokes with our server. They went totally unappreciated.
They didn't appreciate your humor.
No. But it was a pleasant lunch, and the total for all 3 lunches was only $38.31.
That's great.
We felt like that was a really good value for the money,
Yeah.
except for the Pepsi. But I think that restaurant moved up your list of restaurants, didn't it?
It did move up. I told Jerry it might be number 1 to have a string. Yeah, it was very good. That's been on here the whole time. Did everybody see that little fuzzy? Well, you should have told us, or maybe you will in the comments. No, that restaurant was really, really good. And I told him, I said, Jerry, this is a place where you can really take your wife out to a fancy meal at night, or for a birthday or an anniversary. That's a really lovely place.
Yeah, that spaghetti and meatballs was only $9.99.
Yeah.
Now, I did ask her, though. I said, is this a lunch or the dinner portion?
Yeah.
She said it's the same as the dinner portion.
Yeah.
However, at the dinner portion, you get an extra meatball.
One more.
Yeah.
Makes it 2.
So there you go. Mezzaluna, Colony Plaza.
Yeah.
We recommend it. As we mentioned at the top of the show, we have enrolled in a memory study. Now, we're not having problems. Well, I'm not anyway. Just kidding.
I'm forgetting people's names.
Well, we know a lot of people now. It's easy to
Yeah.
forget names.
Not our real close ones, but
Yeah.
every once in a while I'll go.
Sometimes things will be on the
what's
tip of your
this
tongue and you
name?
want,
Yeah.
I think that happens to everybody.
Yeah.
But we did enroll in that study, and we're going to go and interact with them a little bit. And we took a big test the other day. How'd that go for you? How was it?
Painful. I can't remember anything.
You're supposed to say how was it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was painful. I had tears in my eyes, and she had to stop because I was starting to cry.
Did you qualify?
Yep. Yeah. They take healthy people and unhealthy people.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going, well.
Which one are you?
She says I'm like borderline. I just made it by 1 point. But yeah. So they'll be calling me back, and I signed papers. So yeah. I wasn't really fond of that test.
How come?
Well, they asked you to do a math problem. Yeah, they did, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, it was like.
Well, it was fun. I like to take tests, by the way. I think it's fun. But they read you a story at the beginning, and then they didn't ask any questions about it. And then a little bit later, they read you a second story. And then about a half hour later, they said, now, what was that first story I read you? Repeat that. And I'm going like, oh, what?
Yeah.
So it's tough.
And then they write down, they'll check how many times you remembered something pertinent to the story, and how you get a check mark. And then they grade you on how many check marks you get.
Well, anyway, it's a study, so we're going to participate and, maybe find some ways to head off what's inevitable for a lot of us in the future, forgetfulness.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know how it all turns out. The Word Jumble. Last week, the answer was, drum roll, covered wagons. If you got it, hats off to you, because I put 2 extra spaces in, of which 312 of you wrote in to tell me.
Well, they're paying attention, Jerry.
Yeah.
You were trying to really scramble them.
So somebody suggested, hey, forget the spaces. We can figure it out without spaces. So here you go. No more spaces. Just figure it out. And today's is going to be a toughie, I think, but I'm not sure. Here's your clue. Friends and neighbors gather out front for food, fun, and music. All right, if you get it, remember, don't put the answer in the comments. Just let us know by saying something witty that you do know what it is.
It's time for sweet and salty. I'm going to do sweet first, Jerry.
All right.
It's from Connie Moore. Thank you for another fun and informative show. You always make my day, and how positive you both are, and your wonderful smiles. Even the difficult topics are easier to hear about when it comes from the two of you. Blessings to you and your family. Well, thank you. Well, I try to smile. I mean, it's not hard.
She been giving me a hard time. We had some people over yesterday, and she said I didn't smile enough.
I did.
I'm smiling on the inside.
The people were just talking away, and Jerry's like this.
I'm listening.
And
I'm
going,
listening.
I wanted to kick him under the table. We were sitting at the table. I said, smile.
You all know, if you're a watcher, you know that I do have I wouldn't say an amazing sense of humor, but I have a sense of humor. So I'm smiling on the inside.
On the inside.
On the inside, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Can't see it.
All right, here's the salty. I'm not going to be smiling about this one. This is from Gene K. Gene K says, the Republican villages, ordinarily we don't touch politics with a 10-foot pole, but I'm going to do this for several reasons. To defend our democratic citizens and our Republican citizens and our independent citizens. We have them all here, Gene K.
Yeah.
We don't just have Republicans here in the village. That's a myth. Now, it used to probably be a larger percentage, but today it is changing. There is a really diverse population in politics here, and we don't talk about it much.
No.
You know, we don't talk about it. We go out and have fun.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to alienate people, start spouting politics.
That's true.
And, you know, you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, or you're going to cause hard feelings. But no, I just wanted everybody to know the Villages is not all Republican. That is one of hundreds and hundreds of similar emails.
You talking about the hat situation?
Well, we posed with everybody. Okay, we posed with everybody.
Yeah.
We love meeting you out in public, and you know it if we have. And if you have met us in public, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We don't inspect your clothes before we take a picture.
No.
So last week, we had a couple on that the lady had a hat on that said MAGA.
Yeah.
And we didn't even notice that until
No.
it was brought to our attention
I had no idea.
by a viewer that says, I used to like you, I don't like you anymore, you posed with somebody with a hat on. Goodbye.
That sounds like they are judging us.
Well, I wrote her back and said, you know what, we like everybody, we pose with everybody,
Yeah.
and you leaving because we posed with somebody with a hat on says more about you than it says about the person with the hat or us. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
sorry to see you go, but bye-bye. It's time for shout-outs. We want to recognize all you friends of our channel. You're scrolling at the top right there. Now, these are not only friends that we've met and people that have sent us cards and letters and whatnot. These are people that have interacted the most over the last month on Facebook. So we thank every one of you for watching and interacting. And remember, if you watch us on YouTube, we do a lot of cool stuff on Facebook. That's where we can put little quickie videos and photos of our house and things we do. So subscribe to us on Facebook as well as YouTube if you want to get in on everything. Chuck and Joy Skadden sent this in. They're longtime viewers. We've met them multiple times. They have finally purchased their home in the beautiful village of Gilcrest. It's a great neighborhood. I think you're going to love it. They're going to be snowflakes. That means they're going to come and go as they please and enjoy the good life.
That's right. This is Desmond and Mildred Cox. They are fellow Hoosiers, originally from Whitestown, Indiana, and now they're living here in the Villages.
That's right. Welcome to you, and thanks for sending in that picture. Here's Darlene and Barry Kershaw. They were down at the Strawberry Festival, and here they are with Linda in Walmart. Somebody must have been looking at some bras.
Who was that? I got accosted in the bra section. Was that the word?
Here's Bill O'Malley.
And his wife, maybe his girlfriend, because they were so nice, but sorry we didn't get her name.
Yeah, could have been his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bill, thanks for sending that in, but don't forget to always let us know who your better half is in those pictures. I love this one. This one's from Susan Tate. She wrote to let us know, while watching your Monday show in the village of Newell, I got up for a break and noticed my backyard neighbors were also watching the same show at the same time. You two are much loved in the Villages. How cool was that? She's watching our show. She gets up to go get her a cookie, and she looks out, and her neighbors are watching the show too.
Oh my gosh, that makes us feel so good.
It really does. Thank you for letting us.
Thank you all.
Yeah, for sending that in.
Yeah. Well, this is Linda Novak, is out in snowy Colorado, and she sent us this cute picture of her playing in the snow with her Jerry and Linda t-shirt. And, we thank you so much.
Yeah, we love Colorado. You know, our youngest son went to college out there, and it's just beautiful. The air tastes good out there. I don't know what it is, that mountain air tastes so good. And you're out there with the Jerry and Linda t-shirt on.
Yeah, enjoying life.
John and Joy Reed. They'll be moving into their home soon, into the village of Hadley. What a good looking couple. They love golf and their dogs love cart rides.
Yeah,
Whose don't?
that's right. They all do.
Dogs love those golf carts. And we want to put out a call today for you to keep your eyes open. This is sort of like an Amber Alert, but it's really a pork tenderloin alert. That's the real deal right there. That's from a restaurant in Indiana. If you find one of those in Florida, we'd really like to know. That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Hey, be sure to hit that little bell and you'll be notified of all our future shows. It's a good way to stay in touch with what we're doing, and we'd appreciate that. On Thursday, we have a show planned with a lady that lives here in the Villages. She's single, and she has some suggestions and criticisms regarding life here as a single person. So especially if you're single out there, you'll want to watch Thursday's show.
If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook. Until next time.
See you when you get here.